If you're thinking about texting your ex, stop for a moment. Before you do anything, listen to this. It might save you weeks of pain. Breakups are messy. They make you act in ways you don't even recognize. You overthink, you panic, you dig into old memories trying to understand what went wrong. And because emotions take the wheel, it's easy to make decisions you'll regret later. So let's walk through 5 things you should never do after a breakup. Not to punish yourself, not to be strong, but simply because these behaviors keep you stuck in the same place, hurting longer than you need to. And as we go through them, imagine someone you care about sitting next to you, going through the same situation. What advice would you give them? That's usually the advice you need the most. 1. Don't stalk their social media. You already know this one, but you probably do it anyway. Checking their Instagram, TikTok, or WhatsApp status won't give you peace. It only feeds the anxiety. Because you're not watching them, you're watching your own fear. You see a photo of them outside and your mind spins. Who are they with? Are they happier? Did they move on already? Was I the problem? And the truth is, people post things for reasons that have nothing to do with you. Maybe they're trying to distract themselves, or maybe they're pretending to be fine because they can't deal with the silence. Maybe it's just a random moment that means nothing, but your brain turns it into evidence that hurts you. Social media is a highlight reel, not reality. And after a breakup, your brain isn't looking for truth, it's looking for drama, confirmation, emotional hits. So here's the reality nobody says out loud. Every time you check their profile, you reopen the same wound. If you want peace, stop giving yourself new reasons to bleed. 2. Don't try to stay friends immediately. Right after a breakup, let's stay friends. Sounds mature, but emotionally, it's like trying to walk on a broken leg because you don't want to look weak. You're not ready. They're not ready. And that's okay. Friendship requires stability, but a breakup shakes everything. You can't fall asleep next to someone, share routines, make plans, have inside jokes, and then suddenly switch to a distant, polite version of yourself. That's not friendship. That's emotional withdrawal with a smile on it. Most people who say, let's stay friends, mean one of 2 things. I don't want you to hate me, or I want the comfort without the commitment. Neither of those is good for you. Give it space. Give yourself room to breathe without pretending you're okay. If real friendship is meant to happen later, it will, but not when your heart is still raw. 3. Don't send emotional paragraphs. You know the type of messages you write at 2 a.m. after staring at the ceiling for hours, thinking of everything you never said and everything you regret saying. Paragraphs full of explanations, apologies, questions, and memories. Here's the hard truth. Those messages aren't for them. They're for your pain. You're trying to make the ache inside you make sense. You're trying to calm the storm by throwing words at it, but long emotional messages rarely give closure. They usually create confusion or reopen conversations that shouldn't be reopened. If someone walked away, a paragraph won't pull them back. And if they're meant to return, they'll do it without you having to beg for clarity. You can write the message if you need to, just don't send it. Let it stay in your notes app where it can safely release the pressure without complicating the situation. 4. Don't blame yourself for everything. Breakups trigger the harshest version of your inner voice. You start replaying moments, conversations, fights, tiny details that suddenly feel huge. You carry the weight of the entire relationship, as if you were the only person responsible for keeping it alive. But relationships never end because of one sentence, one argument, one bad day, or one flaw. They end because something in the dynamic stopped working. Never 100% your fault, and it's never 100% their fault either. Every relationship is 2 people with different expectations, different communication styles, different wounds, different triggers, different ways of showing love. And sometimes those things don't fit, no matter how hard you try to force them. Self-reflection is healthy, self-blame isn't. Learn from the relationship, but don't destroy yourself in the process. 5. Don't romanticize the past. Your brain does this thing after a breakup. It edits the relationship. It cuts out the bad moments and leaves only the warm ones. Suddenly you remember the cozy evenings, the small jokes you shared, the way they looked at you when you said something funny, the places you visited together, the songs you listened to in the car. But your mind forgets the stress, the arguments, the emotional distance, the times you felt alone, the moments you begged for effort, the confusion you hid under the rug. Nostalgia is a liar. It takes reality and replaces it with the best of version. And if you romanticize a relationship that hurt you, you'll keep craving something that never truly existed in the way you remember. Let the memories be memories, not reasons to go back to someone you've already outgrown. Healing after a breakup isn't about being strong. It's about being honest with yourself and gentle with your own heart. You don't have to get over them overnight. You don't have to pretend you're okay. You don't have to rush into something new. Just take it day by day. Stop feeding pain with habits that keep it alive. Protect your peace even if it feels unfamiliar at first. And trust this, you won't feel like this forever. Not because time magically fixes everything, but because you'll grow into someone who doesn't fit into the old version of you that loved the wrong person too hard.